Right. Right, welcome. So we're gonna start in about a few minutes. How's the sound? So just waiting here for some people to come in. I've got the chat on another window. We're not doing this in VR today. We're gonna fly in 2D mode. Something different. Let me get my headset on. All right. And then we're gonna jump into the aircraft. The magnificent Cessna 172 from Carenado. Well, hello guys. So, how are you all doing? I'm just got to finish the coffee first, and then we're gonna start flying all the way. Well, today's gonna go to Strasbourg, Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango. And today's flight will be, well, this is a little nav map. And as you can see, this is the whole route that we are going to fly all the way here to Istanbul. And we're here at Paris-Le Bourget. And you see a lot of AI traffic also here. That's all from Say Intentions. So we're going to talk to ATC. We're going to talk about the sim. Maybe about the PS5. I don't have a PS5, so probably not gonna play the sim on the PS5. But today we're gonna fly to Strasbourg in the Cessna 172 and then talk to ATC on the way. So how was your day? It's Thursday. Let me know in the chat. I've got the chat just on the other screen. And I have a head tracker. So if I start the head tracker here, maybe, yeah, it works. See this, and that is with OpenTrack and then with software on my phone. So let's do this one. All right. So first I need coffee for this long flight. And then we're gonna fly. The weather looks great here. It's live weather because we're using AI ATC, and the ATC works with live weather. All right. So I'll probably jump into the aircraft. Here we are. Okay. Let's see if we can do this, because the coffee is still hot. And hopefully everything is set up all right. Okay. All right, let's get some power on, and the beacon light is on now. We can let me see the avionics. Why is this not working? Oh, that's just my luck.
Paris Control, Lufthansa 8 Foxtrot, flight level 170.
Well,
Lufthansa 8 Foxtrot, radar contact.
All right, we're back in here, but the sim is not working. All right. Oh, it's very slow. Now it's working again. All right. Well, that was something new. All right. Okay, let's see. We need to go to Le Bourget ground. It's 1 to 1.9 to 1.9. That's now set in here. And let's go into the settings real quick here, and then the headset is default input device, so that's probably gonna be okay, but we're gonna use the default audio. Headset is that one. All right. Le Bourget ground, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor radio check. audio from mic. Why doesn't it give me anything on the mic? Maybe I've got to go back to my settings real quick. It doesn't see the mic, so we have to reset say intentions real quick, and then it will see my mic. Yes, open up say intentions. Alright, there we go. Just wait until it connects. And now I have to set my mic real quick. Headset. There we go. Now we got the correct mic. Low share ground. Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor radio check.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Le Bourget ground. Hello. Pass your message.
Yeah, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor Cessna 172 parked on the ramp. Request our VFR clearance to Istanbul, and we'll take our first stop at Strasbourg. Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Alright, let's wait for them. So with say intentions, you can see it here. It's got the whole
Papa Kilo Victor, on departure. Maintain VFR at or below 1,500. Departure on 118.05. Squawk 4237. Expect runway 27.
On departure, maintain VFR at or below 1,500. Departure on 118.05 and squawk 4237. Expect runway 27. Papa Kilo Victor. See, so this is easy to read back now. You see all this, you can see this in...
Papa Kilo Victor, contact Le Bourget Tower on 118.4 when ready for departure.
Tower on 118.4 when ready for departure, Papa Kilo Victor. So you can see this all either in VR or just on the panel.
Papa Kilo
here.
Victor, you are on ground frequency. Contact Le Bourget Tower on 118.4 when ready for departure.
We'll go Papa Kilo Victor. Alright. Sometimes it comes double, but anyhow, this is gonna be fun. Right, so let's start up the this aircraft here. So if we are in here, we got the beacon light is on. The fuel, let's see, that's full 3/4. 3/4 should be enough for today's flight. Now, if we zoom in, mixture is lean, that one is set, parking brake is set. Alright, we can prime the engine a little bit, but I think we'll be good. Alright, now let's zoom out. Oh, let's cabin heat. Ah, there we go. There it is. Hope the sounds are okay. And bring back. Nav lights are on. This is all set. Let me get the head tracking on. I think it will work now. Yep, this is working. Alright, well, let's see if we can ask for a taxi clearance. And then 1184 is already set. Alright, need the squawk code here. Let's switch that one on. Let's get this one on as well. Halt. Right, set. Alright. Cancel. That is set. Alright. The autopilot stays off. Let's have another coffee. Good. Let's ask for taxi clearance. Runway 27, I think it was, if I was correct. Yeah, runway 27. Le Bouger ground. Papa Yankee Kilo Victor is ready for taxi with the arrows, please. Well, now let's wait.
Papa Kilo Victor, runway 27 taxi via Foxtrot 3, Whiskey, turning on taxi path for you. Contact tower on 118.4 when ready for departure.
Taxi via Foxtrot 3 and Whiskey and tower on 118.4 when ready for departure, Papa Kilo Victor. So the good thing with Say Intentions is that they will give you a arrows
Papa Kilo
pathway.
Victor, you are on ground frequency. Contact Le Bourget tower on 118.4 when ready for departure.
Roger, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, so parking brake comes off. And with Say Intentions you can ask for arrows. And with that it will give you the taxi path like you can see in the career mode, but these are more subtle. You can choose with blue ones, orange ones. And they will light up at night as well, but not that bright as the default ones in the sim. You see, we have a beautiful taxi path that we can follow. It's very handy if you don't know the way on a bigger airport. So, yeah. Right. Get the mouse out of the way.
Mike Bravo Bravo Papa ready to taxi.
So all the traffic that you hear, that is AI traffic or people in the vicinity.
Foxtrot Mike Bravo Bravo Papa, runway 27 taxi via Whiskey 5, Whiskey 3.
Runway 27 taxi via
there
Whiskey
is
5,
other
Whiskey
GA
3,
traffic
Foxtrot Mike
also
Bravo Bravo
flying
Papa.
and airliners. So that's gonna be fun. We're doing a, well, not gonna fly that high, we're not gonna fly above the clouds, we're gonna stay clear of the clouds. Because it's a VFR flight. So first we're going over Paris, and we're gonna see the Eiffel Tower. From there we're gonna fly to Fontainebleau. And then all the way up to Reims Airport. Lima Foxtrot, Quebec Alpha.
Foxtrot Mike Bravo Bravo Papa, contact tower on 118.4.
Over to tower Foxtrot Mike Bravo Bravo Papa.
Alright. So do you hear the AI ATC as well? Or is it too low, the volume too low? Not sure, just let me know if that's all correct. So yeah, let's see, because normally I fly in VR, so but today I'm gonna do this in 2D mode. Because it's gonna be a long flight. And I think in 2D mode the live stream is a
Papa
lot
Kilo
better.
Victor, contact tower on 118.4 so long.
Switching to tower 118.4, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, 1184. Runway 27 is coming up. Alright, so 27, but that's the other way around because here's the end of the runway. Let's get the if we can find some map here of Lima Foxtrot Bravo, waypoint info, more info. Alright, let's get some maps here. Do we have something here? Airport ground chart, because we are in front of 27. Does it say where we are or not? No, not really. No, this is no need for this one. Alright, let's bring up little nav map here. So runway 27 is this one, because that's a zero. Sorry, runway 27. That's that one. So we have to backtrack runway 27. All right. Yeah, we have to backtrack. That's weird, right? Okay. Let's go in here. So this one is on south and that is on north, so this is different. All right, so but I cannot change. That's so weird that I cannot change that one. What else is there? Is there a special GPS switch? Nope, but not. That's weird. I cannot change my directional gyro, not even with a hotkey. That's weird because it's not lining up with the compass. So if any one of you know that, let's get the parking brake set real quick. Alright, so no, I cannot change it. I can change the heading, so that is north. So if I'm gonna turn around, it's the other way direction. So that's, yeah. Alright, weird that I cannot change my directional gyro. Really, really weird. Anyhow, we're gonna rely on this compass and not on the on that one then. Alright, so yeah, tower. Le Bouget Tower, Papa Tower, Yankee Kilo Victor, ready for departure, runway 27.
Papa Hotel, Yankee Kilo Victor, Le Bourget Tower, runway 27, winds 350 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, copy the wind, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, on the brakes, parking brake is off. Flaps are up, pressure temperatures are all in the green. Adding a little bit of power and we start rolling. Normally you have to do a run up, but we're fine. This aircraft is broken anyhow. I think. Right, runway 27. Paris. Turn left. Pretty soon, but first let's climb out. Beautiful city, Paris. Let's go back to 2500 for the climb. Turn over left. You should see the Eiffel Tower soon enough. A little bit further to the left. There we go. Sorry about that. Famous church, I don't know what the name again is, but it's I forgot the name. The one over there on the left. Can't really see it now. There it is. Oh, I knew it, but there's the Eiffel Tower, just to the left of the nose. And once we get there, we're gonna turn further south, southeast to Fontainebleau, and there's a castle there, and then we're going to northeast, all the way up to Reims, in the Champagne part of the country.
Foxtrot, Whiskey Mike, Whiskey. Mike holding short 27, ready for departure. Foxtrot Whiskey, Mike, winds 350 at 3, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. 27, cleared for takeoff, Foxtrot Whiskey, Mike.
Alright, let's fly to Fontainebleau. There's the Tour Montparnasse, the skyscraper just left. You can see that when you are... you can see that clearly when you're on the Eiffel Tower. Well, the head tracking is nice. Let's turn that one off now for now. Let's trim the aircraft and at 1100 feet. We are right. Well, let's get this heading up. Oh, not heading up. Here.
Foxtrot Whiskey, Mike, contact departure.
We're just gonna head fly for now.
Departure for Foxtrot Whiskey, Mike. Good day.
And enjoy the scenery. Don't forget to drink my coffee. Paris is huge. That's a huge city, but beautiful. So hopefully the weather gets a little bit better once we're on our way. I really have to get used to flying in VR like this, or flying in 2D mode. It's fun. I also modded this aircraft because normally you will see the green tinted windows, the Carenado liveries, Carenado airplanes. So I had a clear glass mod for the F-33 and I used that one to mod this one. So now I have non-tinted windows, so the colors are more real, like this. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Is that better? So why don't we see the lights here? This is the only light I think that we'll see. Lights here. Not switching us to departure yet, 11805. We'll see. You can always set that, but we're still on tower. We're good. Still good to go. But we are VFR, so we can switch to departure. Here we go. Departure Papa Yankee Kilo Victor is with you en route to Lima Foxtrot, Quebec. Alpha on our route to Istanbul. VFR 1,300 feet. Squawking 4237 Papa Kilo Victor. Oh, look at that.
Papa Kilo Victor identified. Papa Kilo Victor, traffic at your 12 o'clock, less than 1 mile. Same altitude, 320 Neo.
Yeah, traffic inside, we just missed it. Papa Kilo Victor.
Departure Air France 84, Mike 2000 for 4,000.
Well,
Air
that was
France
fun.
84 Mike, radar contact. Climb and maintain 12, 12000.
Up to 12, 12000, Air France 84, Mike.
Let's zoom out here.
Departure France Soleil 17 Hotel Papa 2000 for 4000.
France Soleil 17 Hotel Papa, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Well, that one was close by. Anyhow, let's continue. Well, fine. Hopefully the weather gets better, because this is murky weather. It's grey, not fun.
Air France 84 Mike contact, Orly departure on 118.855. Over to Orly departure on 118.855, Air France 84 Mike.
So let's get the autopilot on.
France Soleil 17 Hotel. Papa
Altitude,
contact Paris control on 127.08.
nav on.
127.08 for France Soleil 17 Hotel Papa. Good day.
Alright. 1,400 feet. Let's see how the autopilot handles this one. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Let's see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the club. Alright, so I'm gonna finish my coffee, guys. So I got 3 of you watching, and well, just gonna say hi in the chat. And where you from? What's your favorite aircraft? What do you like? How do you like to fly the sim in 2D or in VR? Just let us know.
Departure Air France 90 Tango 2000 for 4000.
I do love VR.
Air France 90 Tango,
sometimes
radar contact, climb and
you have
maintain
to fly in
10,000.
2D.
10,000 Air France 90 Tango.
Lovely. Some lights off. As we leave Paris behind us. Let's see how the landing lights look. Let me get some lights.
Departure Air France 828 2000 for
The
4,000.
landing light on.
Air France 828, radar contact,
Beautiful.
climb and maintain 12, 2000. 1000, Air France 828.
Air France 90 Tango contact early departure on 118.855.
118.855 for Air France 90 Tango. Good day.
Air France 828, contact
Beautiful.
Orly departure on 118.855.
So I think we can climb up to 2,000 feet, just a little bit higher.
118.855 for Air France 828,
Oh,
good
no, we
day.
still have to be staying below 1,000.
France Soleil 62, Quebec, Tango
1,500.
contact Marrakesh Tower on 118.7.
So we're still good.
118.7 for France Soleil 62 Quebec Tango.
Let's see if I can put up some music. Let me see. Where is that
departure, Foxtrot Papa Whiskey Mike Alpha 2000 for 4000.
Foxtrot Papa Whiskey Mike Alpha, radar contact, VFR altitudes.
5000, Foxtrot Papa Whiskey Mike Alpha.
Then I need to
Departure Air France 9er 34 2000 for 4000. Air France 9er 34, radar contact, climb and maintain 11 1000.
Air France 9er 34.
Departure France Soleil 3940 2000 for 4000.
France Soleil 3940, radar contact, climb and maintain 7000.
let's see if we can have some French
France Soleil
music.
3940. Foxtrot, Papa Whiskey Mike Alpha contact. Orly departure on 118.855.
Turn down.
118.855 for Foxtrot Papa Whiskey Mike Alpha.
Typical French music.
Air France 934 contact Orly departure on 118.855.
118.855 for Air France 9er 34.
As we fly over the Cesnna, yeah, this is the river.
Paris control on 127.08.
Switching to Paris control on
Alright.
127.08E, France Soleil
I don't know how that
3940.
music was, but that was funny. A little bit of French music here from Epidemic Sounds. So let's do that one there. All right. Cesnna departure Papa Yankee Kilo Victor, request to climb to 2000 feet. It's a big antenna here.
Papa Kilo Victor, climb altitude 2,000 feet.
Alright. Oh, I think we got something out of the way here. There we go. Climb to altitude 2000 feet, Papa Kilo Victor. Right, so, let's see, where was my altitude? Let me see. There. I cannot deselect it, so autopilot must be selected off.
Papa Kilo Victor, altitude restrictions canceled.
Roger, Papa Kilo Victor. Let's get the audio from the same tensions a little bit louder. We're approaching Reims Airport.
France Soleil 3514, contact Paris info on 126.1.
Switching to Paris info on 126.1, take care France Soleil 3514.
Almost there. 1,000 feet still below the cloud base, so that's good. Alright. Halt. No. Here we go. Reduced power again. Right. Now, where is that airport? Right in front of us. yoke back in. So our next leg is here for, this is Fontainebleau, and then we go up to the northeast. So Fontainebleau, here is a castle. And from there we're gonna fly all the way up to Reims. Alright, so that's where we are. Also have a VOR here, 113.6. Let's see what that one does. Then I have to set that this radio, of course. 113.6.
Papa Kilo Victor. Contact scene 1 info on 134.3 transponder 7000. Have a good afternoon.
Papa Kilo Victor, bye bye. Alright, so what was the contact Cesnna info? Alright. Cesnna info, Papa Kilo Victor is with you at 2000 feet. Alright, so here's the castle of I think it is right here, so let's have a look from the
Papa
outside.
Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Senior 1 info, Roger information uniform acknowledged. You are at 2000 feet. Pass your message.
Yeah, Papa Kilo Victor is following our flight plan as filed at 2000 feet. Next stop, next waypoint is Lima Foxtrot, Quebec Alpha, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, so yeah, this is here Fontainebleau. There should be a castle somewhere down there. Doesn't seem to follow the GPS now. That's weird. Alright. Are we gonna turn or not? Or do we have to do it ourselves? Right. A flight plan. Flight plan. And then go in here. Oh, there we go. Now it's taking it. Alright. Ah, the weather is clearing up. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. You guys want some music in the background, or maybe you want me to disappear? I can do that too. Just delete. Well, now I'm done. Just enjoy the scenery. Let's get some French music on, okay? Alright, let's see. What is the Happy Frenchman? We'll do that one. I think so. That would be a nice song. Alright, so we're still flying here, end of the music now. Let's see, we're heading to Reims Airport. So let's bring up our little map and let's see if we can find some, not this one, I need to select the airport, or I cannot select it here. Weird. I need to see the information. Let's get our flight plan in here. There we go. So what are the comms here? Unicom 13493. That's just from Brunei. 13493. So we can. Okay, so we're not gonna land there, we're just gonna fly over there. Gonna ask if we can, well, it's Unicom, so there's not much there. Alright, so with little map, this is the open street map, but I can also go to view and theme, and then I can use the open flight maps, as you can see here. So I can see all the areas that are here. We're currently flying here. Here's Ryanair, so it's all kind of traffic in the neighborhood. You won't hear them now because they are on a different frequency. We are on Cesnna info. So that's our little map. But we're good to go. Wish we had some more information, but we are the other control center is 1258 and we are 134.3. Alright, never mind. So how's the stream? Because I can see here that the connection is really good. So let me see how the quality is of the stream. I think looking at the preview, it's pretty good.
Cesnna info, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, request VFR flight following to our first stop, and that is Strasbourg Airport, Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, Squawk 4354, and ident for traffic service to Strasbourg Airport, LFPB.
Squawk 4354 and ident for flight following to Strasbourg Airport. Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango it is, Papa Kilo Victor.
That's ident. We do that right here. Where's the ident? There we go.
Cesnna info, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, our destination. First stop is Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango. Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor.
So there's a small discrepancy here. So it's the destination Lima Foxtrot Papa Kilo. he has to change this one to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango. Cesnna info, Papa Hotel, Yankee Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, Nangis QNH 1028.
1028 and request to set our destination for this leg to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, destination amended to LFST PH, continue as flight.
Negative, destination is Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango.
Alright, sometimes the ATC get it wrong because maybe it didn't understand me.
Papa Kilo Victor, destination amended to LFST, continue as flight.
Roger, that's affirmative and continuing as filed. Papa Kilo Victor.
Right, well, now we are correct. So if I bring this back up here, you can see, so we got flight following is active, destination Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, and we are a radar contact. We can also ask, because we are now VFR, as you can see at the top, flight ID VFR. We can ask for, here you can see flight ID as well, and I can highlight it. You can ask for IFR, but not sure if we will do that, but we can always try. Cesnna info, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, request to continue at 2000 feet under with an IFR flight plan, with the same IFR flight plan to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, Papa Kilo Victor. Let's see if we can get some more information out of it.
Papa Kilo Victor, climb altitude 2000 feet, destination amended to LFST.
Climb 2000 feet and destination amended to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, Papa Kilo Victor. I'm not sure if we are now under an IFR flight plan. No, it didn't change, so it didn't do that. Well, let's just continue VFR. Why not? It's fun.
Report position.
Papa Kilo Victor is 53 miles in the southwest of Reims, Lima Foxtrot Quebec Alpha, Papa Kilo Victor. Cesnna info, Papa Kilo Victor is 51 miles in the southwest of Lima Foxtrot, Quebec Alpha, heading 047, 047, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright, well, just see if he understands that. Reduce the power a little bit, we're doing 120. Lean the engine a little bit. It's doing good now. See if the head tracking still works. Yeah, it still works. Beautiful little aircraft, this one. Alright. So, coming up, let's see, let's bring up our little nav map and then change the back to the OpenStreetMap. Alright, here we are. So this is Paris, all AI air traffic, and we're going to Reims, 112.3 for the VOR there. So that's where we have to go. Alright. What was it? 113. 112.3. Alright. 112.3. Let's see if we can set that in. And here. Change. 112.3. And that's for the VOR. Now we have to change back in here. So the frequencies, now cancel that. So let's see if I can something up here. Don't see anything here. Not picking up anything. This is GPS. Still on GPS, so we don't change that. So our heading, yeah, I cannot change my XSI, CDI, I cannot change it. Which is weird, but probably if I put the heading wrong, it's not gonna follow that one. It's gonna turn around. Let's check this one. So if I set this one in here, we're gonna change this one. So button. Oh, I can't change anything in here. The 650 is not working properly, this aircraft, because I cannot change it. I cannot change my this one's not aligned with this compass. 047, that's correct. 048, 048, almost. Yeah, it's 3. And it's not aligning with this one because this one is exactly 180 degrees different. Well, that's not what we want, of course. Now, what if I'll change the radio in here? 172. Let's go to the TDS GNS 530. Alright. Probably that's still correct, but now I don't have my flight plan in here. Jeez. No, that doesn't work. No, I still cannot change this one. So alright, let's change back to my this one. 650. Right, now the flight plan is gone, so import from SimBrief, okay. Nope, not by heading. Keep it this heading. We're fine. See, otherwise it's gonna turn around. Right. There we go. We're going to this one. Check. And I'll go back to north. Gonna pick up the track again. Yep. There we go. Weird stuff going on with the 172. But that's Microsoft Bug Simulator. Let me get the webcam back on. Let's see if I can turn this one back on. Go and yes. Hi guys, how you doing? Hardly anyone on this radio. So 12508, I don't know which one that is, but
Send info, Papa Hotel Yankee Victor, do you want us to remain on your frequency or can we switch to 125.08? Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, you can switch to 125.08.
Roger, switching 125.08, Papa Kilo Victor.
alright. Set Papa Hotel Yankee Victor is with you 2000 feet, squawking 4354, Papa Kilo Victor. Let's see what...
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Paris Control Departure, good afternoon, La Ferté-Gaucher, QNH 1028.
QNH 1028, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright, Paris Control Departures. Okay, well. See if we can hear other traffic now, because otherwise we won't hear anything. Don't have AI ATC for nothing, right? We want to hear something. France is beautiful this time of year. Looks amazing. Little aircraft. But nothing to hear, man. Alright. No other traffic there. Anyhow. I can get used to this, flying in 2D instead of VR. It's a lot easier. Especially with the autopilot on, I can easily look around. Even can turn off the webcam and make some coffee for myself. Let's see if we can get a let's try this one. Alright, so we can have, of course, on the intercom, that's let's get the tour guide on, and let's not do
Air France 12 Echo Charlie, contact Paris Control on 135.405.
Let's take Sarah here.
Over to Paris Control on 135.405. Air France 12 Echo Charlie.
And then here, and then click OK. Let me see what I have for my intercom. Let me see. Controls. I think my intercom was. What was my intercom switch? That one. Yeah, that's good. Alright. And we have Sarah as our tour guide, so let's ask Sarah if she knows something about the surroundings here. Hello Sarah, this is your Captain Mike, and welcome aboard Cessna 172. Can you tell us a little bit about the surroundings here, what we are flying over today?
At our 12 o'clock, about 5 miles out, you'll see the beautiful Marne River. This river has played a significant role in French history, especially during World War I, where the famous First Battle of the Marne took place in 1914.
Shamrock
It's a
Niner
lovely
0
sight
Niner,
from above,
climb and maintain
flying
flight
through the
level
picturesque French
180.
countryside.
Up to flight level 180, Shamrock 909er.
Oh, this was hard to hear.
Air France
Make it a
12
little
Echo
louder.
Charlie.
Oh, it went down. Alright, there we go. So Sarah, we are flying now to Brunei Airport, Lima Foxtrot Quebec Alpha, that is called Reims. What can you tell us about that part of the country of France, Reims?
Captain, you're heading towards Reims Airport, which rhymes with Reims. Reims is famous for its stunning cathedral, Notre Dame de Reims, where French kings were crowned. The city is also known for its champagne production, so it's a bubbly place in more ways than one.
Alright, so that's our tour guide. So she can tell us anything. One thing that I don't like is that I cannot do anything with the HSI. Kind of weird.
Papa Kilo Victor, contact sign 5 info on 120.32, 5 transponder 7000. Have a good afternoon.
Send sec info 120.325, squawking 7000, au revoir, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright. Now, well, we asked for flight following. Now we have to go switch to Cesnna info. Right.
Cesnna info, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor, with you 2000 feet en route to Lima Foxtrot, Quebec Alpha.
We have to squawk 7,000, so we're gonna set 7,000 here on the box.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Cesnna 5 info, Chevy-sur-Marne QNH 1028. You are at 2,000 feet. Pass your message.
Roger, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, request VFR flight following to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango. Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor.
And then come back with another scorecard, of course. It's always like this.
Papa Kilo Victor, squawk 5453 and ident for VFR traffic service to left Sierra Tango.
Squawk 5453 and identing for VFR flight following to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright, so where's the ident? That's right up there. Yep, there we go.
Confirm destination is Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor.
Well, it's not coming back. Sometimes you have to tell them all the time that destination they put in is wrong. So let's go back again.
Cesnna info, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Our destination is Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango.
Let's try again. "24 miles out." Zoom out on the map here. Alright. He didn't come back.
Cesnna info, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor. Destination is Strasbourg Airport, LFST.
Maybe that will work. Instead of Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango.
Papa Kilo Victor, Strasbourg, QNH 1028, you are at 2,000 feet. Pass your message.
Will you please disregard the message, Papa Kilo Victor? It's okay now.
Now he's changed it to the correct destination again. So sometimes it goes okay, and sometimes it goes wrong. It's hit or miss, but it's still in beta, of course. Especially for VFR flying. But it's good fun. So where are we on the map? Let's see the map here. So this is Paris, that's where we started. This is all the other traffic around us. We don't hear them anymore because we're on a different frequency. And we are close to, what is it called, Brunei, that is Reims. And then we'll go to Lima Foxtrot Juliet Yankee. This one is Chambly, I think it's called. Yeah. So that's where we are going. And then it's all the way up here to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, where the hills will start to come. So how are you guys doing today? Looking forward to the weekend. One more day for work, and then it's weekend again. I'm gonna have the kids over this weekend, so we're gonna maybe do something fun. We'll see. I'm gonna make, of course, lovely food for them. That's gonna be fun again with the kids in the house. What are we looking at here? What is that? Distance hills, I think. Let's go from the outside. It looks beautiful. Look at the fall colors. It's amazing now with the seasons. Looks beautiful, right? I'm also using Beyond Enhanced Seasons. I think it's really worth it with the trees and everything. It's an amazing job what he does. This is good fun. Check the head tracking again. Still working. It's always good when we start to land. .7 miles out, or 17 miles, about 18 miles out from Reims. Nice. What I like about this aircraft is that there's a really good spatial sound. So when I move my head to here, the engine sound is more on this ear, and also the other way around. But you have to set that in Windows, especially, that you want to use the spatial sound. First I didn't have that on, and then the sound was really weird, and one ear was going, there was nothing to hear. So I had to switch that on again, and now it's working fine. Look at this. What is this down there? That looks beautiful. See that? This airplane is getting dirty as well. I see some bugs on the windshield. Let's check the fuel. Just more than half. Just more than half, so it's still good enough. Sarah, what is the best champagne that we can get here in this area?
The best champagne in this area is often considered to be from the prestigious champagne houses like Moet and Chandon, Veuve Clicquot and Dom Pérignon, all renowned for their exquisite bubbly creations. Cheers to flying over the heart of Champagne country.
thank you, Sarah. And what else can you tell us about the city of Reims? There's a big antenna.
Reims, known for its grand cathedral, is also a hub for champagne production. The city's rich history includes being the site where French kings were crowned. It's a place where history and bubbly meet.
Alright, thank you. Got a big antenna here on our left. I don't know if you can see it in the video. Just gonna pass it here on the right hand side. Yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, nice. Let's have a look. There it is. We don't want to fly into that one. So how many miles out are we? 10 miles out. 11 miles. Good. Might want to do a touch and go at Reims. Well, let's do that on the other airport, the smaller one. Continue here. So what runway is there? Let's see. Runway hearts up, that is okay, 13493. Right, well, let's get this one out of the way. Right, where are we? Very close by. So let's zoom in here, going in there. Runway 0624, so we can use 06 for a touch and go, probably. Frequency, there's no frequency here. Alright, 06. What was field elevation? Field elevation is info, field elevation 300 feet. So 1700 feet below us. Right in front of us, but I can't see it yet. Somewhere down there. So we do a touch and go there? Or not? Why not? Let's see if we can find the airport right in front of us. We can't miss it. Shouldn't miss it. Have to go back in here. So the wind is favorable for 06. airport is from 2020 and it doesn't look that good. There's something wrong on the right hand side of the runway. Still can't see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's try a touch and go. Kill the autopilot, mix this full.
Cesnna info, Papa Hotel Kilo Victor is doing a touch and go at Lima Foxtrot, Quebec Alpha, Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, Reims Brunei QNH 1028, you are at 2000 feet. Pass your message.
Papa Kilo Victor is doing a touch and go at Brunei Airport, Papa Kilo Victor. Cesnna info, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor is doing a touch and go at Lima Foxtrot, Quebec Alpha, Papa Kilo Victor.
Sometimes they won't hear you. Alright. Let's set up for a final for runway 06. Flaps. Oh, this is weird into the oh come on, decelerate 1,000 feet per minute. You won't decelerate, man. Oh my. Way too high. Alright, full flaps so we can really start slowing down here. Right. 80, there we go. See those grey parts on the right hand side of the runway? That's from 2020 version, I think. Oh man, it's so strange into the... Oh, here we go again. Out, turn over right. This is so difficult. Once you're used to VR, this is... I'm missing the depth perception. But anyhow, we made it. Wasn't the best landing. Let's climb back out again.
Cesnna info, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, finish touch and go, proceeding en route, request to climb to 3000 feet.
Papa Kilo Victor, climb altitude 3000 feet, proceed en route.
Climb altitude 4000 feet and 3000 feet and proceeding en route, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright. Maybe we can do a little bit of cloud busting. Let's turn the autopilot back on. So we're on nav mode. Still have to climb. There we go. What's it doing? It's not climbing. Alright. Turn this one off. Oh, altitude is what's on. Altitude off. Alright, that's weird. Alright, this one goes off. Couldn't deselect altitude, so let's go back in here and start trimming. And we go to 3,000 feet. Funny to do this in 2D, it's so different. The thing is, when you're flying in 2D, you're looking a lot more on your instruments instead of outside. When I'm flying in VR, I'm always looking outside, especially with GA. I'm always looking outside and just glance at the basic 6, and that's it. But when you're flying in 2D, I find myself looking more and more inside. Alright, altitude, nav. Alright, altitude, nav. There we go. Alright, reset again. We have about 12 knots crosswind. Very nice. I was searching for that correct position. What's the wind doing? 12 knots coming from the left. Yeah. Yeah, we're just below the cloud base. Very good. Altitude selected? Yeah, altitude is selected. You can set your vertical speed as well. Yeah. Enough. Alright. That was a touch and go at Reims Airport, Brunei. I don't know how to pronounce it. So now we are on route 2. Here we go, back to Little Nav Map. Here's our waypoint here. Is the military field on our left. And then it's a long way all the way here to Chablais. Alright. Okay. So the military field is this one, this training field. I think they have shooting ranges here. Let's have a look outside. Let's have a good look here outside. Yeah, it looks like shooting ranges. Look at this. Yeah. That's why it is no-fly zone. You have the same things in the Netherlands as well. Sarah, what can you tell us about this military camp on our left-hand side? Let's ask the tour guide.
On our left-hand side, you'll see Camp de Mourmelon, a military training ground. It's been used since the 19th century and played a significant role during both world wars. The camp is known for its vast training areas and has been a key site for military exercises in France.
Alright, thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Well, let's go. What's on? Yeah, that's a training area. Look how it's fishtailing to find the correct course with the GPS. Okay, we'll find. It's correct now. Alright, I'm gonna put up some, get my co-pilot in here, so I'm gonna change. There's also a thing that you can do with say intentions, of course. Let's go back in here, let's change the tour guide into our co-pilot. And we want to have, I don't know, which one do we want? A funny one, angry AI. Let's have Ace Wallaby in here. That's our co-pilot. Right, and then I click here on this button here. And now we have our co-pilot, but he cannot do the comms because we're flying VFR. Anyhow, let's go back in here. Let's change this one to a mentor. That's Avery Jetson or Kohari. Let's get the Kohari in there. Well, Uncle Harley, question here from Captain Mike. I have a difficulty of changing or aligning my HSI with the normal magnetic compass. What could be the problem? It doesn't work.
Hey, Captain Mike, if you're having trouble aligning your HSI with the magnetic compass, it could be due to a few factors. First, check if the HSI is set to the correct mode. Sometimes it can be in GPS mode instead of heading mode. Also, ensure that the magnetic variation is set correctly in the HSI settings. If the compass is still off, it might be a calibration issue or interference from electrical equipment. Always good to double check your settings.
Yeah, I know that, but I cannot change anything in here. So all settings. Alright. So I cannot change this one from GPS to nav mode. What's this one? No. So I cannot change this one. Do anything. I'm going straight into this one. Oh, that's my waypoint. Oh. Oh, it's this one. Cancel. So I cannot change. Going back in here. It's volume. The home button, default nav, CDI. Ah, here we go. Now, don't go back to GPS, otherwise, all the way, of course. Weird. I need to go to heading mode, but when I go to heading mode, it's going to another thing. Alright, so we found how we can change it. Ah yeah, okay. So this one is still not correct. But once we are set, we're gonna turn off nav mode. Then switch to not GPS but vlog, and then change it. Alright, here we go. So where was it? In here. Alright, yeah, I was right. So first turn that one off, turn that one on, CDI. Now can I oh man, that is slow. That doesn't work. We're going east. Oh man, how long do I have to? Turn on this one to get it lined up. Alt D, Control D, Shift D, it doesn't work. Oh man. Well, anyhow, let's go back to GPS mode because we have to do that in the controller options. So the gyro, that is the set heading mode. Well, let's do that real quick. So keyboard, was that heading reset? that heading back? No. Set here. C. Let's check that out. That doesn't do anything. Doesn't change it. Nope. No, that's weird. Alright. Anyhow. How much longer? That's 43 miles. Alright, let's get some French music on. And then I'll be back in about 3 minutes. I need to get something to drink. And I'll put some music on. Let me see. Alright. What else do we have here? Cafe. Here we go. back again. Alright, so music is off. We're still flying here, but the weather is getting worse again. So I was trying to get this back, but we're on GPS. It's just, we just can't do it. Let's see if we can get some lights on here. Not much light going on here in the cockpit. Right, well, let's just continue on our
Papa Kilo
flight.
Victor, contact Strasbourg 3, info on 119.45, transponder 7000. Take care.
Switching to Strasbourg 3 info 119.45 and squawking 7000 over Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright, so we're going to 7000 again. Let's set that right here, 7000, and then Strasbourg info. Why is this 11945? This is this one. Back.
Strasbourg info, Papa Orient Kilo Victor with you 3050 feet.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Strasbourg 3 info. Roger, you are at 3050 feet. Pass your message.
Papa Kilo Victor is VFR en route to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango.
Papa Kilo Victor, VFR route acknowledged, continue as filed.
Continue as filed, Papa Kilo Victor.
Right, so we need to turn a little bit over left, but it won't do it because we are here. So let's go to nav mode and go back to on track again. Just a little bit left of track. Alright, there we go.
Strasbourg info, Papa Orient Kilo Victor, do you have the latest weather information for Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango?
Papa Kilo Victor, weather information for LF Sheraton is not available. Please refer to your onboard systems or charts for the latest updates.
Roger, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright, let's check the weather at Strasbourg itself. So we're going back in here, we're going to our flight plan. So we're going to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango. That is this one. Let's go to waypoint info. Let's see the weather data. There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Oh, we can't zoom in a little bit more. 1028, 3036 in inches. Wind 330 with 3 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or 6.2 statute miles. Temperature 14 degrees Celsius, 57 Fahrenheit, 2.12. Clouds overcast layer at 5,600 feet, so we still clear. Altitude 505 feet. We got the runways here 05 and 23, so I think 23 will be the best runway for us. Do we have any frequencies here for ADIS? Yes, we have an ADIS frequency 126930. Right, so that's this one. Right, back in here. So we don't have a second radio, so we're gonna switch here to the ATIS. Let's see. that later. We're just first gonna tell him that we're gonna switch to the ADIS frequency. Well, we're VFR, so we can do that. We're not on a flight following. We can't hear the ADIS frequency yet, so we're just gonna switch it back to him. Nothing to hear there. Alright, so let's ask for basic service to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango again. Strasbourg, info, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor, request basic service to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango.
Papa Kilo Victor, basic service approved. Squawk 1412 and ident.
Squawk 1412 and identing Papa Kilo Victor. There we go. Let's descend back to 3,000 feet. Slowly. And then yep, there we are.
Strasbourg info, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor is squawking 1412 and ident.
Oh, 1412, 141. No, 1412. No, that's not correct. 1412. An ident. Let's see if he gets us now. Well, it says here radar contact, so but it's not saying anything to us.
Strasbourg info, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor, confirm radar contact.
I'm just gonna ask them.
Papa Kilo Victor, basic service approved. You are under her.
Say again, Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, patient.
Your last message was a little bit garbled. Please say again, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor.
Alright, so there's no joy on Strasbourg 3 info. Let's go to 120955. Center, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor, squawking 1412, 3000 feet. En route to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango, VFR. Papa Kilo Victor. Sometimes it does work and sometimes it doesn't, like the real world.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Paris Control Approach, bon après-midi, sommet du QNH 1028.
QNH 1028, Papa Kilo Victor. Alright, let's see what the fuel is doing. That's still good.
Papa Kilo Victor, where are you headed?
Our destination for today is Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango.
Alright, well, let's hope he gets it.
Papa Kilo Victor, Roger, destination left Sierra Tango noted. Continue as planned.
Continuing as planned, the destination Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango LFST, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor.
Alright, I think next time I'll take a IFR flight plan. Gonna be a lot better. Alright, now it's good. Look at this weather, beautiful. Look at this, amazing. Beautiful, right? Head tracking back on. Gonna get some hills, some low clouds here in front of us. I think we're just below the cloud base. If not, we have to descend a little bit. I think we'll be fine. It's a long trip all the way to Istanbul, but this is the first leg. First day. So if you're just joining in, this is our complete route. We started in Paris and we're going all the way down here to Istanbul. But today we're gonna end up here at Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango. That's our final destination for today. Whoa, it's getting dark. I hope the weather is better at our destination, but still a long way. Close to the cloud base. descend a little bit. Otherwise we're gonna hit the clouds, so we're gonna descend to 2,500. I think we'll be good. We have to stay VFR, of course. Better. 2,500 should be okay. Yeah, this should be good. I think we're set. And clear of the clouds. That looks a lot better. The weirdest thing is with Flight Simulator that then you look back and you don't see the clouds you were in. Yeah, this step 1 megahertz, but it doesn't look that scary anymore. Yeah, let's set the turn off the head tracking for a moment. Let's find some music to play. Here we go, and then it was this one. Gotta say the sim looks beautiful.
Papa Kilo Victor, contact Strasbourg 3, info on 119er decimal 45 transponder 7000, safe flat.
119er decimal 45, squawking 7000, bye bye, Papa Kilo Victor. info, Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor is with you at 2,500 feet, squawking 7,000, Papa Kilo Victor.
Let's go to 7,000 real quick.
Papa Hotel Yankee Kilo Victor, Strasbourg. 3 info, Roger, you are at 2,500 feet. Pass your message.
Papa Kilo Victor is flying VFR to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango. Listening out on your frequency, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright, that was a little bit of music. Let's get the sound back on of the aircraft. So we're turning now inbound to our next waypoint. Let's see what that waypoint is in here. That's probably a custom waypoint. Go back here, go to the flight plan. Lima, Foxtrot, Quebec. Papa, that is Virtual Army. Now let's see if we can have a intermediate stop there. That is 53.7 miles out. And the other one is from there. So that's 70 miles to go. Let's see our fuel. Should make that. Let's fly a little bit. With less fuel for your fuel flow. So let's go to our engines in here. No, the engine is not running good in here. So 23. Sounds better. Here's my EGT. Now it's dropping back in. Right. Okay. Already 2.5 hours of flight. Wow. Wow. I will turn the camera back on in a while. Landscape is beautiful here. Look at this. Amazing. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. Awesome. So we're getting more and more hills and mountains to see when we come close to Strasbourg. And we're gonna, the next leg is we're gonna fly along the Alps. We're not gonna fly over the Alps. It's gonna fly around them. This looks absolutely beautiful. Into the sim is so beautiful. It's so, you don't see that much detail in VR. Sometimes you do, but This is amazing. So should I do more of these flights? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. What a view. Look at that. Wow. Just got a text message from my son for the weekend. So I had to answer him back. Maybe he's viewing. I don't know. Maybe he's watching me now on the stream. Maybe not. I don't know. He doesn't say anything. Could have said something in the chat, of course, but I don't know. Tell him that. Get the webcam on for a minute. Where is it? Where is it? Webcam overlay. Here we go. Let's see if the browser will start again. Yeah, there we are. All right. To go to bed, but maybe he will join. Let's see. Maybe he will join. Let's get the head tracking on. Does it work? Yeah. We're here. Center. A little bit backwards. Here we are. Right. Well. Not sure if he's watching. There's only one watching now. Don't know if he is. But anyhow, hello. We're 2.5 hours. Nobody said anything in the chat. Not sure why. Normally people say something, but not today. Oh, he's going to bed. Yeah. text him back. Get the head tracking back on. So we're still on Strasbourg info at 2,500 feet. Here. "37 miles, and there we can see the Alps coming. Oh, console. There's our next waypoint. Alright. Cheers, guys. Need a drink. This is kind of a slow flight. Doing 120 miles per hour. Is that miles per hour in this one, or? Yeah, miles per hour. It's very slow with this aircraft. I think we need to get some, maybe gas. Might. And the other airport where we're going, Lima Foxtrot, Quebec, Papa. So what more, how many more airports are on our road here? So that's the first one. Army field. There's another one. It's not much. There's a small one. That's not correct. So let's go to Quebec Papa. Army field. Alright. Yeah, that's a grass field, so let's go to the army field here. So I don't think with that fuel that we can make it all the way to Strasbourg, but we'll be low on gas when we do that. Or we might as well try to get there. So if I'm gonna look up quarter tank, and same for this one. There we go. Yeah, quarter. Might as well make it. Just gonna reduce power a little bit. Save some fuel. So 2300 for the RPM should be good enough. And turbulent here. You can see that. For the autopilot is having a lot of trouble. Staying on course. I don't know. Can be something, of course. Yeah, it's a little turbulent here. You can see the airplane. Nice. France is so big. If you want to fly over France, it's huge. We're flying now from west to east. If you have to fly from north to south, it's huge. Especially with a GA aircraft, it's like it never ends. With the Air Force, we used to do training exercises in Spain. So we flew the helicopters from the Netherlands to Spain. And from the Netherlands to Belgium. That's a very short trip. But then you go from Belgium to France, and then you have to fly all over France from north to south, and it's such a long trip. Terrible. And then especially then from north to south, the landscape is very boring. It really is. It's flat, there's nothing to see. And now we're flying to the east, and you get more and more rolling hills, and it's getting more interesting landscape. But when we flew those helicopters down to the south of France, and it was so boring. Once you get to the south of France, it's getting more interesting, because then you get the mountains again. So, but that was a long trip with some fuel stops on the way. So we stopped also in Reims, like we did today, and then all the way down south. Mostly, of course, military airfields. But that was fun. Fun exercises in Spain. We stayed there in Zaragoza, at the high plains. So that was always hot and high. And when you're flying with an aircraft where it's hot and high, your performance goes down. So that was also always a very good exercise, and for crew and also for the aircraft. itself. So what can you do? Well, how much can you lift? It's always good exercise. So that's why we did those exercises in Spain. And I remember once we landed in a field there in Spain, and it was completely filled with lavender. It was like you went to, I don't know, it's a toilet refresher. It was that, what's that smell? It's lavender everywhere. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, it was hot, sweaty, and then you have to fly with your helmet on, gloves on, flight suit, fire resistant underwear, long johns. That was fun. Yeah, good times. Now I'm flying a completely different route. This is beautiful landscape right here. So let's have some music again. So we are how far out? 10 miles out. Lima Foxtrot, Quebec. Alright. Can we make it to... Yeah, we're going low on gas to Strasbourg. So let's see how far we can make it with this lovely aircraft. Can we make it? Because let's see, do we have some information in this one? Let's go back in here. Let's go down here. Let's go to utilities, planning, sensor data. Going to Lima Foxtrot Sierra Tango attack. So fuel on board. Point, active flight plan. It's lag. Present position. Cancel. Fuel flow 10.7, 10 point. I don't see anything else in here. Compute data. Alright, there we go. 2.2 gallons. Fuel at is 8.4. So we can make that we have a range of 135. Endurance is 1 hour 26, so we can make that. Alright, let's go back to the map. It's nice to have that. A little bit of fuel planning inside the GNS 650. Weather looks good. Terrain is raising here, so we got some mountains coming up there. Lovely. I love this. Gonna be low on fuel once we reach Strasbourg. We can find that military airport. It's 5 miles in front of us. I think it's right there. See it in another place. That looks like it. Almost there, guys. Almost there. But we're not gonna land here. We're gonna land at Strasbourg. That's another 28 miles. Check that flight plan. Back flight plan. So that's 22 miles. Yeah, we can make that easy. Very easy to do. We're gonna get low on fuel because we're almost in the red zone and that is no takeoff. But still we have a quarter in each tank. So it should be good. Here's that military airport. Oh, it looks beautiful. Nice. That part of the runway is closed. Like the whole runway is closed. There's nothing there. Oh. Alright. Turn over right. Feet and we can clear those hills here in front of us. That's good. This looks beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Let's see if we can get the 80s again from Strasbourg. This is 126930. 126930. Let's see if we can do something with that. 126930. We have to change this one. Back. 1, 2, 6, 9, 3.
T12, QNH1028, transition level 80. Noise abatement procedures are currently in effect, please adjust accordingly. Tower backup operations may result in reduced services, plan accordingly. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
Information
Strasbourg Airport, information November. 2030 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 23. Calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 5200 feet. Temperature 13.
Alright, we have information November. Good. QNH 1028. Alright. Look at the beautiful that valley behind us. Those colors, beautiful. Alright, let's see how far out are we. That is 15 miles. So we need to get a tower frequency. So the tower frequency is tower 11925.
Noise abatement procedure.
11925. Enter. So we are in the northwest. 3 miles in the northwest.
Strasbourg Tower, Papa Hotel, Yankee Kilo Victor, Cessna 172, 2,500 feet, 13 miles in the northwest. Request to enter your area and join the pattern for a full soft landing. Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, enter left downwind for runway 23, report downwind.
Enter left downwind for runway 23 and will report downwind. Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright. Well, that is good. So we have an antenna up there. Field elevation was 500 feet. Let's get the head tracking on. Alright, that's working. Field elevation 500 feet. Runway 23. So I'm gonna check the map here. Runway 23, we have to enter a left downwind for runway 23. That means we're gonna pass overhead and then join the downwind. Alright. So let's zoom in a little bit here on this map. This one. And that's the mountain here. And we have to find the airport, of course. Our landing light is on, taxi light is on, strobe light is also on. Let's see, everything else is set here. Oh, landing light, really put that one on, of course. It was a different button. And that's off. Alright, still set.
Volotea 1 Papa Romeo holding short of 23, ready for departure.
Volotea 1 Papa Romeo, winds calm, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for
takeoff 23 Volatia 1 Papa Romeo.
So we're gonna descend to 1,500 feet. Autopilot can come off. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this in in 2D mode. Let's see. Let's descend. Watch out for other traffic, of course. I don't see anything, I don't hear anything. Let's try this. 2,000 feet. Check the altimeter, that's good. On downwind we're gonna do the before landing checks. Check real quick what the carburetor it was, which one that one was. I think that is this one. This carbon. This is carbon. Carbon pool, this cavities. This is carbon. Carbon, yeah, the right one. Alright. 2,000. Let's turn over left. There's the field. We need a left downwind, so we need to go overhead. There's the airport. Let's see if I can do this. Mixture is full, pop is full. Well, we don't have pop here, but mixture is full.
Papa Kilo Vic is passing overhead to join left and downwind for runway 23.
Alright.
Papa Kilo Victor, continue to join left downwind for runway 23.
Continuing, Papa Kilo Victor.
join left downwind for runway 23.
Joining left downwind for runway 23, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright, so we're overhead. We're gonna continue a little bit longer and then we're gonna turn over left. Here we go. Lakes. So we are on almost on the left hand downwind. Past the lakes on the left hand side, and then we are aiming for that one. Alright, so 20 carpeet is coming on. Oh, carpeet is on.
Papa Kilo Victor's downwind.
Papa Kilo Victor, join left downwind for runway 23.
Papa Kilo Victor is on our left hand downwind for runway 23, full stop.
Flaps.
Papa Kilo Victor, join left downwind for runway 23.
Papa Kilo Victor is on our left hand downwind for runway 23.
Come on. Work with me, ATC.
Papa Kilo Victor turning base, full stop.
Set of flaps. There's the runway. Just angle in.
Papa Kilo Victor's final, runway 23.
Well, ATC's not working with me today.
Papa Kilo Victor, winds 320 at 3, runway 23, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright. 80. So we're aiming for 70.
Papa Kilo Victor, confirm position. You should be on approach for runway 23.
Papa Kilo Victor, short final, full stop landing, runway 23.
Confirm position. Come on. We're here.
Papa Kilo Victor, winds calm, runway 23, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 23, Papa Kilo Victor.
Over the numbers.
Papa Kilo Victor, winds calm, runway 23, cleared to land.
Yeah, now we're landing. Come on. Oh, that's 2 landings. It's so difficult into the... Oh, let's brake.
Papa Kilo Victor, contact ground on 121.805.
121.805, Papa Kilo Victor. Strasbourg ground, Papa Hotel, Yankee Kilo Victor, runway vacated. Request to taxi to general aviation parking with the arrows, please.
Right, strobe and landing light coming off.
Papa Kilo Victor, taxi to general aviation apron via Foxtrot, Papa 3, Quebec. Turning on taxi pass for you.
Taxi to general aviation apron via Foxtrot, Papa 3, Quebec, Papa Kilo Victor.
Right, so we got the arrows here. So are you staking me?
Papa Kilo Victor, taxi to general aviation parking via Foxtrot, Papa 3, Quebec. Turning on taxi pass for you.
Roger, taxiing to general aviation parking via Foxtrot Papa 3 in Quebec. Papa Kilo Victor.
Alright, let's taxi back in here. Oh, while we're here, we can do the after landing checks. Normally you have to stop, of course, but the carburetor heat is off. Lights, taxi lights are on, strobe lights are off, nav lights are still on, beacon light is on, flaps are up. Just lean a little bit for the spark plugs. And then we're going to taxi back to general aviation parking. It's nice to have those arrows if you don't know the way on the airfield. Now we have to cross the runway again, so I have to ask permission to cross the runway. So I think we have to cross here. If I'm alright, yeah. Where is he taking me? That's weird. It's taking me back to the runway. That's not right. No, we're not going to cross the runway again. So the arrows are taking me back to the runway. Oh, I think maybe the general aviation parking is on the other side, so we're gonna just taxi back. We're gonna taxi in front of the tower. This, otherwise it's not working.
Strasbourg ground, Papa Hotel Kilo Victor, request to park in front of the tower.
Otherwise, I don't know why he's taking us back to the runway. That doesn't make sense. Not at all. So we're going over right here. And then we're gonna just taxi back. Because general aviation is on the left hand side of the tower. So that's where we have to go. Beautiful airport, right? This is nice. So next flight, we're gonna depart from this one, and we just have to look on the little nav map where we are going. And I think I'm gonna do that one. It's a shorter hop in VR. See how that goes. Right, so here's the tower. Go to Alpha 2 Bravo, Alpha 28. That is fine with me. All right. Now idle, parking brake.
Strasbourg ground, Papa Yankee Kilo Victor is parked at Alpha 28. Request a close flight plan and switching off Papa Kilo Victor.
Papa Kilo Victor, flight plan closed. Safe travels.
Yep, roger. So this one goes to standby. Right, there we go. All lights off. And then we got avionics off. This one. That was the mixture. Yeah. Off. Parking brake is set. Yeah, that's my mixture. They can go back in again. And we are all set. All right. This was a nice flight with the Cessna 172 from Carenado. Beautiful aircraft. I made the mod myself for the clear windows. Gives me a lot better view, especially in VR. Because otherwise those windows are way too much green. Okay. Guys, thanks for watching. Let's see you in the next flight. I'm gonna have another drink. And then I'm just gonna relax, watch some TV or YouTube. I don't know. And then it's to bed and have another work day tomorrow before the weekend starts. Alright guys, thanks again and bye bye.